Good Friday morning, Mini Coopers. At the beginning of the week on Monday, if you haven't watched Monday's video, make sure you watch it right up here on the screen. But I want to talk to you real quick about firm foundations. I talked about Monday and how to push on and set your eyes on the prize and things like that. But I want to talk to you about the two types of foundations, as it says in Matthew when Jesus is preaching all his preachings and stuff like that in the book of Matthew. So there's two foundations, house on the sand and house on the rock. Jesus is teaching us that the people that built the house on the sand, when the waters come, when the flood came, it washed away. Just imagine like you building like a sandcastle, right? And the tide increases and then the waves come and wash the sandcastle away. But the person who built the house on the rock, when the winds and the water came, the house stayed still. It was built on rock. And like no wave is gonna come and like knock the rock. But really what Jesus is telling us here is that that rock should be our foundation. Everything about rocks. Rocks can be used for many bad things like breaking windows, hurting people, but rocks could be used for good things like holding down signs and boxes. Rocks are heavy, rocks are firm. And God is telling us that we need to have a foundation like a rock. We need to be solid in our foundation so that when the time comes, when the devil is trying to tempt us, when we are going through some hardship in our life, we know we've memorized those verses in the Bible that we can pull out of our memory and say, hey, guess what? God is telling me to be anxious for nothing. Let me pray to him. Guys, you need to know the Bible before anything. Don't try to act like you know the Bible if you haven't bothered to read it. In fact, find a reading. All you gotta do is just go to Google and search a Bible reading plan. It's that simple, guys. Find a Bible reading plan, get to know a basis of the Bible, and then focus on how to keep increasing your faith daily. Remember to take the cross daily and have a blessed day, Mini Coopers.